Oh. Mm, mm. Yeah. Hi, Anne. Beskis over here wanting some petting, so I'm like petting her. Oh, diva. Wait till you see. So, Anne, you're gonna find this real funny. Um, I'm setting up the other one. Um, Miss Lorelai thinks because Mama can fix things, and I'm pretty good at pretty much everything, right? She thinks that I can actually mend and fix it all. The mommy is a magician. The mommy has powers to fix it all. So wait till you see what I have in my lap that she gave me to fix. And I asked her, I'm like, honey, do you really think I can like? She said, Mom, I know you're really good at everything you do. So I see what you do, Mom. I know you can do this. I was like, huh? She said, yeah, I know you can do this. Smash those likes, everybody. You wait till you see it. It's pretty broken. It's pretty messed up, but yet, I mean, I love. Okay, I do have to say, shh, you want to go out? Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. I was out there already. I was out there. Give me 1 second. All right, you're out of there. I gave you a chance, biscuit. Um, I was like, yeah, I can fix a lot of things. I am pretty good at a lot of things. It doesn't mean I can make miracles happen. Let's just be honest. I just can't. So this project is surely gonna be a test for me. Let's try to see if I can put this over here and maybe disconnect it. You know what I need to do? I need to make a thing to hold my cable so it stops falling backwards. That's what I need to do. So what am I talking about? Is what Chinese dress her friend gave her. So they can excuse me, so they can have matching dresses. Hi, Share Bear. Which I think is cute, right? Right? Apparently, mommy can do it all. Wait till you see the bottom of this dress. Yes, I'm pretty good at sewing. I can mend a lot of things and I can fix a lot of things. And if usually it's broken, I can see and find a way to fix it. I can literally take you apart items and fix them and mend them, make them work again. But with this project, why is this? With this project, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I really don't know. I don't know because this is just. You ready to see it? Quote, she says, Mom, I seen what you do. I seen how good you are. I know you can fix anything and everything. Ready? Yeah, you see my eye? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about this one, kids. I can fix a lot of things. I don't know about this. You believe in me a lot. You really believe in me a lot, and I love you and I appreciate it. This one might need a lot of patience. But if you think about it, Johnny's jeans had a hole in the butt that looked like this. So I think that's what she's referring to. I have an idea in my head of how I'm gonna mend it and fix it. We're gonna see if we can do that live and figure it out of how it is. If it actually, oops, if it actually is true. Why isn't that? Oh, I didn't know I wasn't hitting it. Oopsies. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this going and see if we can actually fix this. Pray for me. Right? The power of believing in your mom. Like, I get an idea of maybe this is wild here. Just put it together and pin it and put a piece of fabric on top. Of course, you're going to pin it towards the mess will be towards the inside. So you kind of cut all these fray things off, leaving this piece in the fabric. So let's try that and then pin it so it kind of looks like. They want to be cute. They want to have matching dresses. So we're going to cut all that mess out and we're going to hem that there with a piece of fabric on the inside, kind of holding all that broken mess together. We'll see in live if that works. Keep me in your prayers. I might need them. Where is my pens? Excuse me. Put this on the side. I definitely need to get some of my other scissors, different scissors. I haven't found my pink scissors yet, so I think that might be something I really need is scissors. So in the meantime, I'm gonna put my foot in the trash can so it stays open. I don't know if I can do that. And push the sleeves up. Yeah, that didn't work. And we're gonna cut all this mess off. Yeah, these scissors are not working for it. Um, let's change scissors. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Papa Bear. How you doing? Why am I working today? You missed it. Ellie says because mommy can do everything and anything, and she's seen what I can do. She says, Mom, I know you can do this. It might seem impossible. Mom, I seen you work your magic. She thinks I can fix this. She says, Mom, I seen what you can do. I believe in you, Mom. You said it. Mom, I seen what you can do. We'll tell you what, you believe in me a lot. Smash the likes, everybody. Smash the like. And thank you for being here. If you have a channel, don't forget to drop your channel link down below. Go check out Anne um, in her channel. Oopsies. Go check out Johnny's Corner. He also has the Unplug series. We're gonna trim all this mess over here because we don't want that. Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. Might as well throw it on the floor probably. And then, but you never know. I might be able to do it. And I know you have some videos. Drop your link to your latest video or whatever video you desire. Feel free to drop your links. Also, let us know how many subs you have. And then everybody who wants to like check you out, they check you out. It's really good to just promote yourself and whatnot. You can share. You're more than welcome to share your stuff in my channel. That's why you're all blue. Promote your channel, share your channel, and know that you're all welcome here at any time. I guess we're gonna make a miracle here working. This is if I'm able to fix this, this is gonna truly be a pure miracle because this probably should have been in the trash. To be honest with you. Hi Lee. Lee, did you see what I'm working with? Ellie says, Mom, I've seen what you can do. I see your magic. I know you have superpowers. So here's your mission, Mom. Me and my friend want matching dresses. It's all frayed. I want you to sew it so we can fix it and we can wear matching dresses. Hi, Big Matt. So I guess I'm cutting the fray part and I'm going to leave this part and this part. I'm going to sew it there, pin it there. I mean, you won't see that mess, and I'll add a piece of fabric to the inside. So we're gonna see right now how much Mama can make as a miracle. Good luck to me. Big Matt, more than welcome. Please share your channel video or the latest video you might have. Share it down below. Oh gosh. This is truly the test of time. I don't care where this is the test of time. If I can do this, this is gonna be. She says, "So, Mama, I'm just gonna test you, if you think about it, because I ain't got no words with this. Like, how did this happen? How did that happen? Yeah, how did this happen? I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but this is just nuts. I think now that I kind of cleaned that up a little bit, I need to see what I'm working with, and we're gonna. Good luck to me. Um, We're gonna kinda I wish I would have had the mending tape. I don't have mending tape. But it would have been great to put it on it just to, mend it a little bit. What am I making? Hi Sanma. Basically, I'm gonna call you what do you want me to call you? Because I can't say your name thing on your channel. So what do you want me to call you? What do you want me to call you? 5'11" or you have a nickname or something? Sandman? Okay. Um Basically, my daughter hands me this. It's frayed. I just cut all that fray part out. It was a lot of fray here. So she says to me, Mom, can you fix this? I looked at it and I'm like, you want me to make miracles. She says, Mom, I see what you can do. I know you can. I believe in you. Love that. I love that. So we're going to cut. I just cut all the fray parts that were here. And our strategy with this, because I guess her and her best friend, one of her many best friends, because all her friends are her best friends. Um, I guess they're gonna be wearing matching dresses. So my idea is if it works, I'm gonna try to pin it. Let me see if I can hold it for you. Hold it here without you seeing no fray. Pin it, and on the inside, put a piece of fabric and sew along it in all directions, and that should hopefully fix it. I do need to get myself some of that mending tape. It would have helped me so much to have it, but I don't have it, so that's that. You work with what you got, peoples. All right. We're gonna. Oh my goodness. I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to pin a little higher. Um, Goodness. All right. This might work. This might work. Um, I just have to cut the rest of the fray part in the bottom. It's definitely gonna have a lot of pins, that's for sure. But if I cut all that fray part right there, you see this stuff right here? If I cut all that after, it should be fine. The girls have been wearing the hair scrunchies that I made. Love that. She says, "Can you make me more hair scrunchies?" They love the custom homemade scrunchies. So oops, I will be making more. I got a bunch of clothes here that it don't, it's too short, penny, but the fabric's absolutely amazing. So what am I doing? Hairbands, scrunchies, making them cute design, cute patterns. It's what I'm doing. Can you actually see what I'm doing? There you go. I might have to cut my nails. They're actually getting stuck on stuff. And I don't know about anybody else, but I just can't stand where things get stuck on my hands. I don't know. I just can't stand it. So we're gonna pin. I do have nicer pins, but I seem to always go back to the yellow pins. They seem to work better for me. So I just legit just go to those. Mm, Goodness gracious, this fabric. It's like silk, but it's just a pain in the bum. Hi, and gut. I don't know if I said that right. Um, Me and my Spanish try to say other people's thing. It's just an accident waiting to happen. Oh my. What in the okay. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Well, one little section might be the pen didn't want to go through. So how you guys liking me doing? Wow. Dude, it bent my needle. Let's try that again. It's wild. It's wild that it bent my needle. All right. See, now we're gonna cut all that white stuff off. Dry as the must. We're not cutting it all off in reality. We're gonna cut some of it because you don't want to get too close to the fabric. Otherwise, it will keep fraying off, to be honest. So I'm just gonna cut a tiny bit at a time. Just the bad parts. Ooh, that part did not pend. That part did not pend. So we're gonna go a little higher on it. You want to keep the good fabric on it, which is where the dark pink is, not the light pink. So I would have loved to know where my good scissors are, but in the meantime, I'm stuck using Cricut scissors. And I got your video playing. Oh, that's awesome. I gotta catch up. I've been falling asleep. I just haven't been sleeping too well. I'm not even throwing that in the trash. It seems like I'm just throwing it on the floor, but I do sweep my floor right after, I swear. No wonder when you go to sewing places, they have like fabric on the floor. It's just easier to just, chuck it. And then after sweep. It's way easier, it seems like. Oh, come on. All right. So that's how that looks like. It looks much cleaner, like so. Much cleaner. Let me just see this. It looks much cleaner this way. So, um, let's put you. I'm gonna end that one because nobody in that one. And honestly, it's easier for me to share everybody out instead. Why does it not want to? Okay. So what I'm gonna do in the other one is go over here so I can check everybody out, mute myself because I can't share you. If I Is that silk? Yeah, that is silk. You're editing and uploading a video at the same time. Oh, thank you, honey. I love that. Let's see. Go here. Go here. Yeah, it is. And silk, silk, silk. Of course you would. Oh my God, you're funny. You are funny. Copy. Drop over here. There. And has 304 subscribers. Make sure you check her out. His channel right here. Johnny. Let's go to Johnny's corner. Man, do I know that guy? Right there. And Johnny's got 6,440. Okay. Let me close that out. Also, don't forget to check out that they have videos and stuff like that dropping all the time. All right, so let's see this. This one came off, so we're gonna repin it. And now we're gonna go see if we had a piece of fabric that I can put on the inside that doesn't look too bad, that doesn't look like it doesn't belong, right? Let's see what we got. I don't know what I got, but let's see what we got. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a really. This can either go real good, or I'm gonna be honest with you, it can go real bad. So let's see. I went and I did not see Narcos live, so I was like, okay, well, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and didn't see him live, so I decided to go live with mine. Um, no, he's not live. I know he usually in town, so yeah, Fridays he usually goes to town. All right, here's our paper. We saved our paper in here. Now these fabrics are in here. Hey, and Johnny, look at vintage screwdriver. I should probably put this in the garage because it is a screwdriver. But because it's vintage, I've been keeping it here, scared that it will get lost. But it came in this box. I should probably put it in there. Look at it's still like brain spanking new. I might put it in the garage. I don't think it will get lost. So let's try to see. These fabrics were in there from the lady. She was creating some projects. I see some elastic things and some white fabric. I think I'm gonna see if I can just use some of those. If not, then I'll see if I have some pink fabric. But let's let's say I'm not holding my breath for spring. My vintage. It, I am vintage if you ask the kids. Oh yeah, they say we're old to old. I'm like, we're only 40. You always need simple tools and your sewing kit. Yeah, okay. I'll leave it in there. Maybe it's in there because of that. Um, all right, so she has elastic. Always need those. She has some kind of purple fabric in here. Hey, we're gonna create an ice pack with that. That's still good. You can tell how old this is because it's yellow. So that one won't really be used. That is true, yeah. I was gonna use this one. I think I will. This was her practice fabric. I only need a piece, so technically I am gonna use this part because I'm never gonna use it for anything else. Hmm, not bad. Oh, ow, that hurt. Charlie, that hurt. Um, oh my God, really? That's funny. This is purple. If I would have had more of that, I would have probably used that. I love this pattern. She was creating a skirt or a jacket. And I love this one. I think I would so wear it. I know Ellie would. And then tell you what, this looks sort of like the uniform I had back in school. Sort of. So there's that. I'm gonna probably use the white because I don't think I have anything pink. I'll be honest, I don't have fabrics laying around a lot because I do use a lot of projects. Let's see what we have in our scrap box because I do have a scrap box. So let's see. I love the farmhouses out there. Yeah. Pliers. I have pliers in here. I have a whole kit. Yeah. That one was in there. So I think I'm just going to leave it in there. Let's see what we have in here. Hmm. Oh gosh. I don't think I have anything pink. Let's see. Mm. I definitely don't have nothing pink. Honey, Johnny, you have our boot covers. I found them. Somebody put them in my sewing stuff. So now you know. So I don't have. Legit, I didn't even talk about anything else. Mm, see, that's not even. Yeah, white it is because I can't find nothing. So white fabric it is. Nice. I need those like for Wednesday. Yeah. I just found them. There's at least maybe three pairs, maybe more than three pairs in there. So, Johnny gave me a hammer and it's this small. And inside, when you unscrew the handle, is a screwdriver in the handle. I think that's pretty cool hammer. So I don't have pink. So it's gonna have to be white. Unless I use this elastic stuff in it. But I think the way the elastic thing, I don't think it should be. I think it should be the white. So I'm gonna use the white and I am gonna cut some to go along the side and I'm gonna pin it through it. I'm gonna pin it on it so that way I can um I'm gonna pin it on it so I can sew it at the same time. Goodness gracious. All right. So I think what I am probably gonna do, first of all, we're gonna fix our corner and kind of eyeball it. And I need not very much, so I have enough of it. All right. It's sort of the same, pretty much almost in a straight line. There's a hair there. Where's the hair? Right there. This is still fraying off, which is not that good on this corner because I don't have it pinned on that corner really good. So I would love to try to get it better. All right, there. And I'm gonna try to pin it along the way. But usually, if you have mending tape is what you would use for this. I just don't have it. I could leave it for another day, but for now, I think I'm just gonna do it this way. After all, back in the old days, they didn't always have mending days. I mean, mending tape. So I definitely don't have any. Or you know what they use a lot? Bonding, bonding fabric to bond those things so it don't fray no more. So that's what they use a lot of. See, this is like fraying off, so which is very bad here. So the way to stop it is to kind of sew it. So what I'm gonna do is to stop it from fraying, because the more fabric you lose in the bum, the more you're probably gonna see the bum. Just saying. So the way to close it and stop it is to sew a line straight before you actually continue on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my computer off, get my computer off to the side, and try to get. Is it on? Yeah, I never disconnected it. That's awesome. Change my thread because I do like to match the thread. So I'm probably gonna do the thread in pink. Let's see. Oh, do I even have pink? Ooh, I don't. Well, it's okay. We're gonna use white instead then. I thought I had the pink. So what we're gonna do, by the way, these things are amazing if you sew. These things, you can actually get these in Amazon, you can get them at Temu, and they bring a lot of them. And it's to stop your little thread, to making that mess in your sewing box. See? Or if you're very nifty, you can just take a piece of bottle, a plastic bottle, cut a little thing that looks like this and as wide as you want it and clip it to your bobbin. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna find our thread. There it is. Flip that back. Sew it. Boop. Put it through. I always like to kind of put mine in the box. Put your little clip back in your sewing box. And now we're gonna look. And I think for the bottom, I'm gonna do white. Hi, 5 Mile. How you doing? Drop your links down below. Hope you have a wonderful, great, awesome Friday. Thank you so much. I thought you were mod. There you go. I found a small hammer in my mom's stash and I use it to clean my pew. Ooh, be careful. Be careful now. That sounds like a very dangerous combination, a hammer and a pew. Um, 5 Mile, more than welcome to share your channel down below. So as I said, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put pink on the top, white in the bottom. It will match the dress beautifully. And I am gonna basically sew me a line so it doesn't fret no more. Do the whole leg goes. Come on, any day now. Oh, come on. It does not want to cooperate. Mm. Sometimes you need to make those edges real sharp, real pointy. Come on, get in hole. Okay. I'm gonna turn the light because it ain't going. So, oh, but still be careful. Still sounds like a very bad combination. Well, I didn't want to cut this in, but you do want it to cut in an angle so it goes through the thing. I don't know. I don't have to because I do have the metal things that you can just thread it through the thing, but I don't use those. I have them for when I get really old and my eyes are no good to me. Then I can just use them. I did donate it some to a old lady that couldn't see her thread. So she was looking online for some, and I said, I got plenty. You want some? And I sent her two of them. She was so thankful because she didn't want to stop sewing. She just couldn't see where to put the thing. There you go. I'm gonna put this away. You know, did you know, and there's a sewing company that has sewing magazine and it brings everything from the needles to sewing, from the bobbins to whatever you need for your sewing stash, a magazine. Uh, I think I put it in here. I got it and I put it away because I said I don't need it right in this very moment. So I legit put it away. Um, well, I'm gonna have to show you it sometime. I don't have it right now. Um, but yeah, sewing magazine that has everything, everything that you might need for your machine. I did not know about that magazine until I saw something and I was like, and then I ordered it. So, Starling, how you doing? Are you talking about the Wawa? Yes, I think so. They have the best prices. Yeah, well, I need to order some. Girl, you did not tell me I also had to make miracles in the sleeve. In the sleeve too? What else do I have make? Oh, the I. She truly wants me to make miracles. She has both sleeves like this. At this point, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I see the waist now. Lorelai, I think you're asking for a pure miracle because I think this dress is done for, Ellie. I don't know. I know that you like maybe daddy can find you one. You find her one on Amazon or something. Because I had no idea that this was this bad. Um, and literally it's literally an Asian one. Um, but I don't know if I can save it. It's my kid. I'm gonna try to save it. Let me share you out and mod you out, and you can share your channel out. So, Starlin. Oh my God, she's asking for like a miracle. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I think it's just better for her to just buy one. um, if I find any more, if I find one more place that is just undone, then you know that I will not be doing it. Maybe I make her a headband out of it or a hair scrunchie, and then we can match that way. Could be- I don't know about this. I truly don't know about this. I think this one is a little too far gone, Elizabeth, because I don't know. I don't know. Mm, Nope, that's not it. I gotta get the okay. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see where else. How bad is the waist? The waist is not bad at all. The waist is mendable. Phew, it's only got like one whole thing there. That's it. Anywhere else where this traditional one is like that? Nowhere. Okay. They might have to wait for this one until I maybe get mending tape because this is a little bit too far gone for me. I might have to work on the other project instead and put this one aside. I didn't know she had it this bad, and it's gorgeous. It's literally a gorgeous one for her. Yeah, I might have to secure the edges. Might have to secure the waist. God, feels so bad. I didn't know it was that bad. Maybe using tool and a free motion foot to dump the right? She showed me the bottom. She didn't show me the sleeves. She didn't show me everything else. So I'm over here thinking, I'm like, this is beyond repairable, darling. Like this is just like, shush. If I can't save it, let's say a big if, then because it's possible I won't be able to. Then I can make her a hair. Maybe I can make her a top, or actually, can't even make her the top. The top, it's like it is a lovely fabric. I only saw the bottom, and I thought, yeah, I can possibly save it. Um, but I didn't see the sleeves, and I did not see the waist being like that. She didn't show me that part. I'm gonna try to get. Hopefully, the machine cooperates with me. I would love to see if I can stop it from fraying in the bottom. I might have to do light pink also on the bottom because I'm looking at it and it has a lot of pink and I don't want the line to be shown. Oh, I don't have pink pink. Oh, I don't have pink. I remember I don't have pink. You know what it is? I have to make another one later for pink. What is this one? What color is this one? That's one thing I need to get is bobbins. A lot of bobbins. Maybe a purse and matching headband, right? She wants to match her friend, so I don't think you can make the dress be back to a dress, but I will stop it from fraying. Where's my stepping stool? My stepping foot. There. Kids now. Kids now. That's kids for you. They don't know that. Let's see if my machine is going to help me. Why are you doing that? Okay. Done. Hopefully, my machine. Really? That didn't help. All right. Let's put that back there. And let's put my foot back on it because apparently the thread came off. Maybe I didn't pull far enough. There you go. Stop it from fraying. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can. It is not even sewing for this one, to be honest. Um, yeah. And I have not, thinking about that magazine, um, yeah, I think Lee left a while ago. Um, I I have a machine that I found at a thrift shop. I only paid $20. Thinking about that magazine, I bet you they probably have some of those parts. Who knows? Um, I got this. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's right here. I got this at a thrift shop. Now it comes with the foot. Let me show you in a minute. It came with the foot. I don't know nothing about. I know it's embroidery and sewing machine. It's missing the other part that goes here that, you attach the thing to. And yeah, this one, I only paid $20. It does turn on. It has the foot and everything with it. I need to clean it because it's a bit dirty. Other than that, it works. I have not found the part that attaches to here. I can't find it nowhere. Um, but it works. It works. I have to try to test it and see how I can learn how to use it. This one is a Brother Embroidery Sewing SE350. I only paid $20. I thought, even if I don't get it if I don't get it to for me, if I don't know how to handle it, either way, I thought it was a good investment. I think I might know what I might do with this. I think what I'm gonna do, you know how it's not catching the silk? I could put another fabric in the bottom, another type of fabric. So maybe I put some of this on the bottom, and it can catch the second fabric since it's not catching the first fabric. I hate using the little thing because I don't have the big color of it. Or do I? I think I do have it. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, that's nice. I have a similar one. I found it for 22. Yeah, I bought it for 20. I figured it's a good investment. If I got these things also from Temu, but you can get them from Amazon as well. I actually shared in a video the link from it. And these are to keep your thread from coming apart. No mess in your sewing stuff. It came a bunch of them, different colors, and it's so nice. So we're gonna replace this one because these ones I do save for the bobbins. It fills the bobbin really good. And honestly, I hate it at the top because it comes out all the time. So for now, this one is not for this one, so that's why. Let's go push the other one, which is what? This one. And let's put this one back on it. Yeah, I figured, man, 20 bucks. The only thing I did not look is they might have had right there on the counter the other piece. Usually, if people would donate, usually the other parts are donated too. So since nobody was looking at the sewing machine at all, I'm hoping if I go back, maybe since nobody really buys sewing stuff over there, maybe I get lucky and I find a piece again. I still tempted to try to get a featherweight, and I keep seeing them in state sales. We can justify spending 300 on a machine. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're expensive. So I search on this one. It's supposed to be. It ranges from 300 all the way to 2,000. I said, gosh, and I wasn't even gonna call. I wasn't gonna go, and I didn't. I saw it that day, but I said there must be a scam a lot. Then it just kept bugging me, and I asked, and I called and I asked. I said, what you want for it? They said it's 20 bucks. It's still there. I said, yeah. I said, can you hold it for me? I said, I'm the one, that was always there, so they hold for me. They never hold for anybody, but I'm there all the time, so it's okay if you ask. If you're a loyal customer, it's okay if you ask. It's okay. I'm going to try this again and see if it catches the second fabric. I know that this is silk. And if you're from over there and you see me, so I'm sewing, I hope this doesn't offend nobody, because I know that a lot of people can be offended if it's from their country or whatever. And I'm just trying to repair it for my child. That's it. So I hope it's not offensive to anybody. I'm hoping that it catches a second fabric. By the way, I don't know if anybody's seen this video. I don't have that video, but I seen the video, but I'm gonna tell you about it. Um, I thought there ain't no way that's true. If you have a fabric that does not want to catch on and you have trouble with it, parchment paper. Put a little strand of parchment paper underneath your fabric, underneath your fabric, and the sewing machine catches onto this and it sews your item. And after, all you can do is rip it off the fabric. That's it. That's it. I might have to try that on this one, but maybe pin it between the back and the. But yeah, it catches on, and I'm try to do it where it's right there. And it actually, I did it. I tried it and I tested it. It works. I didn't think it was gonna work, to be honest. I seen it on a video somewhere, somewhere. I think it was on Facebook, and it actually does work. Usually, I did a 3 or 4. So let's see if this works for me. Mhm. Let's see. It works. All right, wait. I should have not taken that pin out because I did pin it for a reason. So leave the rest of the pins there. So what I'm doing is I'm stopping the frame. Okay. So we don't lose no more fabric. Let's see. And I'm almost at the end, to be honest. Try not to get pinned with your pins. Try to pull it without the pins pinning me. And the pin is a little stuck. Pull it that way. And what it does is it pins and sews the bottom with an after. You can take it right off. And it works. It helps you catch onto the fabric. Did I do the other one? Yes, I did. Now right there, that's gonna stop the fraying of the item. If you don't have, not everybody has bonding fabric thing or bonding tape. Let's be honest with us. This is from the product that you had. And at least it creates this line on the bottom. No, that one, this one right here that you can't barely see because it's right over here. That will not fray no more. And I seriously think what I'm gonna do with this, probably try to get, maybe put this right back and try to sew it along that way and try to move that back. So maybe. So in the tops we aren't doing. And then, so basically keep parchment paper in your sewing place. And try to put this part there that I probably should have sewn, to be honest. I didn't sew that tip, but I should have. There's the fabric right there. Mm. Watch my fingers. Okay. and then push it back. I'm gonna try to see. I mean, if I can't do it along the side we're afraid, then I'll make it into something else. And maybe if I am able to do it here, which is bad, maybe I'm able to do it on the sleeves as well. It could all be possible. Never know. I'm going for it. I think I'm going for it. Let's go a little further up. Deep breath. Oop, I did a little too much right there, but that's okay because we can pull it out a little bit. And we can cut the extra anyways. Okay, fingers. If I'm able to do this, maybe a miracle. Got no words. No words. All right, so I need to go back stitch because I ran out of the fabric. Sorry, a little too much is something. I know. And look how easy. Try to pull it from the back. So you do need the paper. You don't want to shred it too bad. And then you can shred it on the other side. Now I need to. Wow. I'm just, I'm just in shock with myself. Maybe I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is I couldn't. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna cut along and try to get that part that was frayed like. Okay. Maybe I shall not doubt myself and my skills and know that they're okay. So I mean, okay, Ellie. Okay, okay, Ellie. Okay. I shall say use must be right and I must be wrong. Hit that short upload for the day. Awesome, Fima. Really happy you got them. Oh, you got the stuff, Fima? That's awesome. Hi, Corey. How you doing? If you have had any videos and anything like that, drop it. That's the inside. I gotta cut this little end right here. See this little end with my fingers? I gotta cut along here, and right here, and that's it. But I did it. I just wish I would have had pink fabric in order to it look more natural. And honestly, what I would have done if I would have, if you could, is get yourself some fabric that kind of matches it the best. I didn't have no matching fabric, so I'm doing my very best to match it with what I have. I, I, can't believe I did it. All right, let's do the bottom part right here because we're still not done. It's working. It's working. All right. Parchment paper. Put it in the bottom. Get your sleeve out of the way and get your fabric on the top and put right where you left off, which is right around there. Now I'm gonna have to hold it with my fingers. Actually, no, I can pin it. I can pin it. You can pin it too. Pin it, make it easier for myself. So mm, white, nice. So only for me to like, boom. Okay. I still can't believe it, but okay, it's nice. I would like to do it this way first, so I can prevent this little other half from fraying. Continue on that side. Mm, okay. Mm, it's just unbelievable. So, I'm shocking myself every single time. If I could show my home ec teacher now, take that. I can sew a machine now, and I'm really good at it too. Get that little piece right there. It's just a little fray right here. So before I sew it, ow! Before I sew it, I want to get this little thingy off. Right there. Mm. Mm. Wow. Oh shoot! I almost sew that bottom part. I didn't think I could, to be honest. Wow, this is just that makes me so happy. Maybe I can do the sleeves and maybe I can do the waist. I just thought I didn't couldn't do it. Never so you can't. Because you can, possibly. I did it. You want to see? Nice. I doubted myself. I made them crunchy like you like. Thank you. I appreciate you. Mm. Johnny made me breakfast. No, it's more like lunch. Johnny made me lunch. Yum, yum. You have dog food. So do you. That's right. Mm. Break time. I still can't believe it. All right. Parchment paper. I definitely got to give me a roll for the office. I had this laying around. Get out of there. Yeet. Ain't dog food for you. This is my food. Back off. This is says dog on here. It does not say dog. Back off. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. All right. So now you can put it this way. And we're going to cut to get the other part off. But you want to be real careful. Wow. Maybe I should try to mend those other pants that you have over there, Mr. Johnny. They're in my box. Maybe I can possibly mend them. And by the way, I learned a new trick as well for jeans that I'm kind of eager to try. Your jeans will probably be the perfect try method. I might do. Get those little pieces that are just lingering around. And I can't believe somebody would just leave this little corner like that, but it's okay. And boom. No more fraying. The bottom is like this, but it's mended. If I would have had pink fabric, it would have looked more nicer. With the pink, you would have barely even seen any sewing on it, but I didn't have. So you know what that means? Stock up on your fabrics. Mm, mm. Thank you, Papa Bear. I appreciate you. Mm, mm. And thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Papa. I'm almost done here. Are you doing something else today? Wow. Wow. Ooh. I'm gonna have to mend that. You see that corner right there where it meets the leg? Nothing. Ow. Nothing that a little sewing right there might not mend. Again, take off your little part. And what I will do is cut a little piece like that. And I can mend this section like so. Ow. I'm gonna have to cut that nail. It's just bothering me. It's bothering me. I'm gonna have to. Like that. Nope, sorry. Like that. And sew it like so. Shove this back in there. And actually, no, don't sew it back in there. And then try to see how I'm gonna do this one. Did you feed the dog? No, I thought you did. Mhm. Mm, yeah, buddy. I forgot to pull the fabric back. Biscuit, sit. Ow. My nail is so bad right now. It's getting stuck on every piece of fabric and it's annoying me. There. Now it's so butchered is worse, but it's okay. Let's fix this a little bit because it's not staying. Where's the leg part? No, that's not it. That's it. Right there. Put your arms through it. Pull it out. There's five in the house. Smash them lights. Let me know what you're doing today. Let's chat. Pin that there so you can have your hand. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it like this just so I can see what I'm sewing. Because it's a tiny little hole. And these ones right here, it's fraying. Move your plate to the side. Okay. So this little part will be sewn right there. Ah, that could have been my finger. Same wax paper. And that's on the inside, as I said. And on this one, you're only gonna see. Use your scraps. Look at that. Looks like a stitch. One stitch. Like if you were to get your arm and it's just a little thing, that's it. Now that part that was fraying, it will never fray again. Oh, I'm afraid for a while. Next. The other end is good. So now to the waist. But first, a bike. Yum. Mm. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Mm. 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 Eggs and toast. Mm. Hmm. Hi, Mines. How you doing? I'm sewing an Asian dress. Mending it for one of my kids. You know what I need to do? I need to put that mending on the other side as well, just in case it's a men's. The fabric can hold it together. So on this end, I'm gonna try to put it on this end, and let's see if I can put that on that little piece. That's technically all I need is a tiny little piece. And shoot, turn it. How you doing, Mines? Yeah, that's gracious darn dude. Well, my hand, one hand, it's kind of nope. Stay put. I command thee. Go. Oops, that's not gonna stick. Whatever. Okay. I'm hoping that that's where exactly where I need it. I think it is. Ta-da! Look how easy that is. And you just legit just cut the fabric. And again, it looks like a little stitch, and you can cut around it. The little cut. You won't see this on the outside of the dress at all whatsoever. So it's just on the inside. Just gonna look on the inside. Nobody. Mm, Where's the waist? This is the waist right here. Oh, girl, what you do to your waist? Mm, Okay, with the sleeve, I'm gonna do the same thing as the bottom. The sleeve's gonna be a little more pain in the butt. Think about it. You technically need some fabric, so I still have more parchment paper, thank God. Yes. I'm running out of this piece, but this is technically all I need. So that's good. I'm eating my snack, my food. Hi, Karen. How you doing? I'm mending an Asian dress. You might want to go to the beginning after. You're gonna see how bad this was. Everybody check out Minds, but also check out Karen P. Awesome channel. Go like, subscribe, hit that like, and check it out. My daughter put me on this mission of Mission Impossible. You want to see the sleeve? The sleeve doesn't even look as bad as the bottom was. So I'm gonna unpin it because I have to unpin it anyways. I'm gonna show you what the bottom looked like, but it was worse. Remember that. You want to see how the bottom ended now? After I mended it? Is it this one? No, it's the other one. This is what the bottom looks like now. And this is the mending on the inside. No more fray. You love my curtains? Thank you. I gotta get dark pink ones for the sides. I'm hoping that Walmart has some like dark pink ones. And then we had to go to a hardware store to get those rods because they don't have a curtain long enough for my a rod long enough for the window. So this is wood. Uh, mm, mhm. I'm eating. I'm always eating. That's why I say on your live, I was like, they don't want to go to my channel. I'm always eating. Everybody on YouTube knows, Anne and everybody else knows I'm always eating. So again, parchment paper, put your fabric on top. If you have silk and you can't catch it, just pin it right there. I need something to hold it. Where's the waist? Is that the waist? Yeah, that is the waist. Gosh, kid. Allie, if you're watching, I love you and thank you for believing in me. You said I could, and yes, I did because I didn't want to let you down. So yeah, for believing that I could fix this, even though it was really bad. Bad. It was terrible. I honestly did not believe in myself. I thought I couldn't do it. Parchment paper. And we're gonna cut the fabric that we just added in there. It was just to mend. See some strings everywhere that they left. It's like, what? This is gonna look like when you go to get as I said, a stitch at the hospital. It's gonna have a little tiny little stitch. Wait, wait. Oh, whew, I thought I had cut the dress. I didn't, but I thought I did. Yay! Ta-da! Not fray no more. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yanni made me breakfast. No, lunch. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. So the side is done. The waist is done. Now we got to deal with the nightmare. As I said, cut all those strings that are loose. Like that. Wow, the other side is, well, it's not that bad. It's a little bit, but it's not that bad. But we'll secure that as well. Pull it up, pin it. Has to be in the bottom because you don't want nobody seeing that. Goodness, okay. Mm. The last time I did a silk project was my very first project, and it was a silk purse that I sewed myself. I must have been 10, 13 years old, if not younger. I thought those silk purses looked real cute and fancy, but I didn't want to pay the price, and I was very poor. So I don't even know. I don't even know where I got the silk, to be honest. But I made a purse.
I completely forgot
Well,
about my chicken wings.
I told you yesterday about them. She does owe me a big cup of coffee for this mending. This needed a miracle. And I brought them a miracle. The sleeve is going to be a pain in the butt. You see what kind of, this is the only, like, mm-mm. Okay, so we're still hanging in with this little bitty. I'm so glad this was in there because I need this space. Um, Goodness gracious. Oh, this goes in the bottom. Bottom. And always make sure you put the parchment paper on the bottom of the fabric because you do have to rip it. But it works, y'all. It works. I seen it and I was like, ain't no way. And I was like, yeah, it does work. If you're having trouble with your machine catching the fabric, try the parchment paper DIY. It works. It lets you catch on the fabric. And you're gonna have to move this. Right. Mm. Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. There's more parchment paper. Mm. Goodness gracious, this is a pain in the butt. All right. And I put this over here so we can kind of, all right. Yeah, better on the bottom. And it's just like, you see how fray that is still? I have to cut all that fray out after. But what I do, oh, okay. Mm. And then push that on the side. Oh, while pushing this out. Not that much out. Like that. Holding the fray on the other side. Move it closer. Oh, I didn't put it much, so I have to now pull it out. Always make sure you have your string along the way so it's longer. I don't know about other people, but I like to have at least 4 fingers past the machine. I don't know how much many people do, but that's how I like to do it. So I can kind of pull back and get a hold of my string before I lose the string. So you want to have at least 4 fingers. Okay, pull this back, put your finger in the sleeve, put your finger in the other part of the sleeve to pull straight so you can make sure the fray is out. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And always do a back stitch. Hi, Sandra. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And I did do the stitch to stop the fraying as well, just now, because you do want to sew it to stop it. All right. Washing paper. I have to say, I've used that piece quite a bit. Is everybody liking the sewing projects live? I'm enjoying doing them. It's better to do it this way than it is for me to try to do a video of it. It's too complicated. There it is. Now I gotta cut all this out. And yes, once I'm done cutting it, you have a normal sleeve. Ta-da! You can actually fix items this way instead of throwing them away. Her and her friend, they wanted to have matching dresses, and she said that, Mom, I seen what you can do. I said, honey, let me see the dress. And I said, okay. I said, girl, you think I can do mom? I know what you can do. I seen what you can do. I was like, no pressure. Back to the little piece. I found a little area that I do need to sew. Pin it there. It's a little tiny dot there. You see it fraying? We're going to stop that fraying before it starts to fray more. Your kids' clothes are fraying. Don't worry, you can stop it from fraying if it's their favorite outfit. You can do this too. Oh, I almost did a boo boo. Just make sure you sew it on the right side. I almost did a boo boo. I catch myself. You saw that? I catch myself. It's okay. Human. We're human. So you want to sew it on the bottom, not the front of the item. Hi, Coffee. How you doing? I'm gonna sew it on this part. So nobody sees is there. Nobody at all. Nobody at all. Not even one bit. Ow. All right, now we're gonna do the extra part. Ta-da! Mm, mm. Still have that. And then, ta-da! I'm doing well on you. There's the stitch. There's the mending. The sleeve is legit. No fraying no more. Back to normal. I never done no mending before. Can you believe? I done mending on Johnny's jeans. That's it. It's not as hard as you might think. I like to observe. That's how I learned, observing. But nobody's ever taught me any of it. Sewing class, no. I had to do hand sewing because, to be honest, I couldn't handle the sewing machine. And my teacher didn't want to really teach me. She had her favorites. And gosh, did I know it? Because those are the ones that she actually helped, her favorites. But I was never helped. So I sewed by hand a dress for the dish soap. And she says, no, projects are to be done by the machine, not by hand. I said, so my partners were really nice and they were like, teacher, isn't it harder to sew by hand than it is by a machine? So technically, she deserves a grade too because she did more work by hand than we all did in the machine. So that was really nice of my friends to say because it is true. If I discover any more and it's worse and I've done all this work, but guess what? I'm getting to the end. So that's actually awesome. It's actually mended. I just got one more sleeve. Then we're gonna turn it inside out and we're gonna look at this Asian dress. Okay. We got one more. So back to our little piece. You okay? You're hearing things? Oh, honey, it's an old house. You hear things all the time, including footsteps walking in the ceiling, including doors shutting. I was in the kitchen and the kitchen cabinet open and closed by itself. Welcome to our ghost of the house. You can't have it. You're allergic to wheat. Mm-mm. It doesn't matter how cute you look. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Tell you what, somebody did. They did this by hand a lot. You know the Asian designs? They did those by hand. I can see the stitches right here. I can see the stitch right here for the button. Somebody mended this a lot. I have to mend the buttons. They're very old and they need to be redone. So I'll do those as well. Here we got one last part. Oh yeah, there's ghosts in this house. House is from 1960s. Doors open and close by itself. Things sometimes get thrown. Trust me. I've been here when it happens. I've seen it all. You've seen a shadow here or there walking amongst you. Happens. You might leave something in a certain spot. It gets moved. Don't worry, they're friendly. Except for that time that the garage started opening and closing itself over and over and over because they were throwing a tantrum. Ghosts do get upset because they don't know that they have passed over. Ooh, Maddie, take the pin off so you don't break your needle. Oh, I might have to sew past that. Well, I'll sew ah, because I have to also do this part too. Mm, that. The thing is, with the colors that I did, you can't even see where I sewed unless you turn it inside out, which is amazing. Hi, Bengal, Levara, how you doing? I'm from USA. That's where I'm from. Where are you from? I think this part right here is on fretting, so we're gonna fix that part too. And what I'm gonna do is wait, wait, don't eat that. The dog wouldn't eat it, but just in case. Okay. There's the mend. There's the part. You can't even see where I sewed. Now, where is it? Right here is where I also have to sew. I have legit used every piece. This is what's left of, but I do have the other piece underneath my desk too. But this is hilarious. Okay, we need to fix our machine first. This is from the fabric. That's from the fabric. Pull some more and pull your thread back through all around. Doo-doo-doo. That's it. I don't need that much. And then that easy. Where's the thing? Right there. Um, Look at that. Where is it? Right there. Nope. A little lower. Right there. Boom. Pin it right here. You can see a tiny bit of hole right there on the other side of the sleeve. So I'm going to sew it, secure it. There's a hole. I just discovered a big hole. Well, we're going to sew this part. Then we're going to do the other part. It's okay. How many more holes does they have? They owe me a gigantic coffee. You're so right. I'm gonna be so happy when I see her and her friend. I want photos. You all hear me, Amelia and Lorelai? I want you guys to take a photo because I want to feel proud. I did this. I fixed it. I mended it. So you all have to take a photo together to show me my work. Come on, get on there. Right there. Hold it with your other finger. Kind of pin it there and then slide it through. All right. Yeah. Mhm. Well, that works. Thank you to whoever posted on Facebook. And this was a guy that I think it was a guy. Um, he is a fashion guy. He basically does a lot of things for celebrities. He showed this little trick for the parchment paper, and that is their little trick, how they mend things. Pretty cool. Now we're gonna sew this part. Amazing. I'm probably gonna cut this because I don't. There ain't no way you need that. Okay. So we're gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put a piece of fabric in the sleeve right there. I don't know if I'm on it. Am I on it? I'm on it. All right, so we're gonna go like that. One part sewn, but the other part didn't. So I gotta cut that there. Cut this here. All right, now I gotta cut. So I'm gonna sew the other part. That's a little bit too much. I pulled too much. I wasted a little bit. It's okay. And then we're gonna sew right here, but I need to. I got a bunch of things on my hand. And I'm gonna cut like this, cut like this. And then we're gonna cut on excess. Excuse me. Boom. And boom. Now, now we're gonna see if we missed any more holes in this dress. Because I don't know. Just because. It's been a surprise around every corner. Bottom is done. Inside, bottom, done. I see a string. Let's cut that string. Is this part unsewn? No. Okay. It's just a little thing. Okay. Is this part unsewn? Nope. Okay. I guess you secure that in right there just for the case. Yeah, I think I will because I just found one right there. That is nuts. When you think you're done, you ain't even done. Yeah, no, something else that has to show up. I need more parchment paper. Here's more. Where's the part? Where's the part? Right there. That is nuts. I just hope that nobody ever brings me another piece that is this much. But that's asking too much. Right, mm. I didn't think this had any hope at all, and in reality, being fixed whatsoever. Push that back because that part is frame. It's not frame, but it's about to fray right there. And we're gonna secure it before this happens. And then, oh, come on. I need that to be on the other side so I can sew it in. Oops. Right. Oh, you know something? Sorry, this one too. Yeah, you should probably do more. Not to cut all my little fabric things that I did. I see some fuss there, so let's cut that little fuss. All right. That is nuts. This is completely nuts. Done. Done. All right, let's see this fuss right there. Let's see, one fuss right there. One string. Cut that little string. It's right there. Is that one? Okay. Well, tiny bit. Ta-da! Done it. Look at that. I just gotta reinforce this the buttons because I see that the buttons were hand done. As it all buttons. But these must have been such a long time ago that these buttons are legit. There's only two buttons, but then those buttons are legit, just kind of falling apart. So I am gonna give it another stitch to secure it. I know I have a needle right there because I seen it. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mhm. Mm. Hi, Swamp Dog. How you doing? Doing an Asian dress. That's pretty cool. How bad this dress was. And it's pretty cool that I fixed it, mended it, and now it can be used for many years to come. Complete upcycle, that's for sure. Now we're gonna hand sew the buttons that are actually kind of falling apart. What I probably will do is undo the buttons fully to put new thread on it. Ooh, did I just do that? Okay, never mind. I didn't. Phew. I thought I had a knot on it. I was like, wait. Oh, come on. All right. All right. Where's the buttons? Right here. I might have to undo this button just to be able to do it because this is very, very old. But then again, I don't really want to have to, but I gotta do. Okay. Mm, mm. I just don't want to damage the dress, to be honest, because it is silk. But I don't want the button to move spots, so I'm trying to hold it in place while I put the thread on and pull it real tight. Okay. Now, so I'm gonna give the buttons a new life. My finger. There, there, right there. Oh, there. Right. Come on. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you all so much. It's I mean, 2:12. So by the time they come home, this will be done because it's just a few buttons. and I will put it on top of her bed to surprise her. I really didn't think I could do this at all whatsoever. Great project. Great, great project. Oh, I stuck. I thought, after looking at all those holes, I thought I was gonna have to make like a hairband and a scrunchie or something else, or maybe even a purse. So not bad. Oops. Mhm. Now let's do the other side of the button. Can't fit it through that hole. Oops. So a little bit. There's two ends need to come out. Mm. Oops. I am no professional, but you know something? I done well. I done well for myself today. I am very proud. Very, very proud. Doop. And where's the other ones? Right there? Okay, no problem. Oops. That one just went through my finger. Okay. Is it right there? I got one more to sew right there, and that's it. That is completely it. Is that done? Yeah, it's done. Where's my needle? There. One more button to sew. Mhm. Oops. Last button. That's, I think it's this one right here. Yeah, because that thread that it has is very old, so I know it's not my color. Mm. Let me do one more stitch. Let me fit one more stitch in the hole right there. Ho ho ho. Yeah, buddy. Awesome. Definitely awesome. Yep, last one. Did I sew the one on top? Oh shoot, I saw this one, didn't I? No, I did not. I got one more to hold, my whole more button to sew. And you think you're done? You're definitely not, because that's really old thread over there. Mm, all right, that's fine. One more button. Jiminy Cricket. That color's like really. I guess. Oops. I guess at one point it was pink, and then it just kind of became that old that it lost its color. Oh, that one was falling apart. It's a good thing I'm sewing it. I gotta cut the extra string that is right there. We're on the last stitch. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been on my live. Swamp Dog. I want to say Mega Dog. And I want to say Lee Magnetic North, who was here earlier. And Johnny. And of course, Sagar was here earlier as well. And everybody else who tune in, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you have not hit the like, make sure you hit the like. But I appreciate you all. Look at that. Boom. Done. Now we put, I think this one is this one. And where's the other one? Uh-oh. Nope, that's not it. That one is this one. Sorry. That one is this one. And this one is that one. Mm. Ta-da! So I hope everybody likes that. I am finished with my project for the day. Tune in on on the next ones and you'll see what else I do, right? You never know. You never know. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that bottom. You can't even tell that I did anything to it. The sides and everything. The sleeves are back to being sleeves on both ends. You can't even tell at all that I did mend the living out of this dress. I know. Even showing you my floor is a mess. I'm gonna sweep it. Um, I'm gonna clean my office and put everything away in order. It's a chaos in here. But hey, I fixed it. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all. Bye. Remember, check out each other. Check out all these awesome channels right here in the chat. Love you all. Bye.